Welcome to Lit with Ernest, where we dive into the world of literature and explore the works that have shaped our understanding of the human experience. Today, we're going to talk about Lyrical Ballads by Wordsworth and Coleridge, a collection of poems that revolutionized the way we think about nature, beauty, and the human condition. Published in 1798, Lyrical Ballads was a game-changer in the literary world. It marked a shift away from the formal, ornate language of traditional poetry and towards a more natural, conversational style. Wordsworth and Coleridge, two of the most influential poets of the Romantic era, sought to capture the beauty and simplicity of everyday life and to explore the emotional and psychological depths of the human experience. One of the key literary traditions that Lyrical Ballads relates to is the concept of the sublime. The sublime refers to the experience of being overwhelmed by the power and majesty of nature, and it's a theme that runs throughout many of the poems in the collection. For example, in Wordsworth's poem, Tintern Abbey the Speaker describes the feeling of being in the presence of nature as a sense of sublimity that lifts the mind above the mundane. This experience of the sublime is not just about appreciating the beauty of nature, but also about recognizing our own place within it. Another important literary concept that Lyrical Ballads explores is the idea of the language of the common man. Wordsworth and Coleridge believed that poetry should be accessible to everyone, not just the educated elite. They used simple, everyday language to express complex emotions and ideas, and they drew on folk tales and legends to create a sense of shared cultural heritage. This emphasis on the common man's experience is evident in poems like The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, which tells the story of a sailor who kills an albatross and must confront the consequences of his actions. In terms of literary devices, Lyrical Ballads is notable for its use of imagery, symbolism, and metaphor. Wordsworth's poem I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud, for example, uses vivid imagery to describe the beauty of nature, while Coleridge's Kubla Khan employs symbolism and metaphor to explore the world of dreams and imagination. These literary devices help to create a sense of depth and complexity in the poems, and they add to the overall emotional impact of the collection. The cultural impact of Lyrical Ballads has been profound. The collection's emphasis on nature, beauty, and the human condition helped to shape the Romantic movement, which had a lasting influence on literature, art, and music. The innovative use of language in Lyrical Ballads also paved the way for later poetic movements like imagism and confessional poetry. Today, Lyrical Ballads remains a touchstone of literary excellence, with its themes and imagery continuing to resonate with readers around the world. In terms of adaptations and reinterpretations, Lyrical Ballads has inspired countless works of art, music, and literature. For example, the poem The Rime of the Ancient Mariner has been adapted into numerous films, plays, and musical compositions, including a famous illustration by Gustave Doré. The collection's themes and imagery have also influenced writers like Mary Shelley, who drew on Wordsworth's ideas about nature and the sublime in her novel Frankenstein. As we conclude our exploration of Lyrical Ballads, it's clear that this work remains a vital part of our literary heritage. Its emphasis on honesty, simplicity, and emotional authenticity continues to inspire readers and writers today. The collection's themes of nature, beauty, and the human condition remind us of the importance of connecting with the world around us and exploring our own emotions and experiences. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.